Welcome back to Shivers and Stories. Tonight we invite you to step inside, away from the biting wind and swirling snow, and settle in for a journey into the unknown. Outside, Minnesota's vast wilderness lies cloaked in frost. Endless forests shrouded in mist, frozen lakes that creak and groan beneath the ice, and lonely roads winding through a world of white silence. Shadows stretch long across the snow, and every gust of wind seems to carry a secret. So grab your warmest blanket, pour yourself something hot, and keep the lights low, because tonight we're venturing deep into the icy heart of Minnesota to uncover 15 of its most chilling and talked about urban legends. Are you ready to feel the shivers? Our first legend is the story of Paul Bunyan, the giant lumberjack whose footsteps were said to shake the very earth. Many believe he carved out the landscape of Minnesota itself, dragging his mighty axe to form the Mississippi River and leaving behind lakes with every thunderous step. Some tales even claim the boundary waters were created when Paul and his crew tried to corral a herd of runaway giant beavers. And by his side was Babe, the enormous blue ox, with eyes as bright as northern stars, and a coat the colour of a summer sky. Some say Babe could plough through snowdrifts taller than houses, and her breath would freeze the lakes solid in winter. Even today, whispers claim Babe's hoofprints can be found deep in the woods, and her gentle bellow echoes on misty nights. These larger-than-life adventures have shaped Minnesota's folklore, inspiring festivals, statues, and bedtime stories for generations, reminding everyone that in the land of 10,000 lakes, legends are as big as the forests themselves. Next up is the Wendigo, a name that sends chills down the spine of anyone familiar with Minnesota's darkest legends. Born from the ancient tales of Algonquian folklore, the Wendigo is a malevolent spirit that haunts the northern forests. Descriptions of the Wendigo are terrifying, gaunt and towering, with glowing eyes, ashen skin stretched tight over bones, and a heart of ice. It is said to possess humans, driving them to madness and cannibalism, forever hungry yet never satisfied. Many claim to have encountered this fearsome beast in the remote woods of Minnesota, hearing unearthly howls, glimpsing a shadow darting between the trees, or feeling an icy breath on the back of their neck. The legend warns, if you hear your name whispered in the darkness, don't look back. The ABWA building in Minneapolis, once a bustling hub for businesswomen in the early 1900s, now holds a chilling reputation after dark. Night staff whisper about the ghost of a former secretary said to have worked late into the night, who still roams the corridors searching for her lost paperwork. Some have seen her shadow flicker past doorways, while others report hearing the soft rustle of papers and the faint tapping of typewriter keys long after midnight. Lights flicker, doors slam shut, and a sudden chill fills the air, leaving those who work late wondering if the ghostly secretary is still searching for her unfinished work. At the heart of Minneapolis, Minnehaha Falls cascades with a haunting beauty, its waters echoing through time. The legend, immortalized by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, tells of Hiawatha, a brave Ojibwe warrior, and Minnehaha, the gentle Dakota maiden whose name means laughing water. Their forbidden love, torn apart by tribal conflict and fate, is said to linger in the misty woods and shadowed paths near the falls. On sombre days when the sky is heavy and the leaves drift down like memories, the air feels thick with longing and loss. Some say if you listen closely to the roar of the falls, you can hear the whispers of Hiawatha and Minnehaha, echoes of a love that defied the ages, and a tragedy that still haunts the rushing waters to this day. Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker in Minnesota? If so, you might have heard whispers about the infamous hitchhiking ghost, a legend that has haunted the state's lonely highways for decades. According to local law, drivers travelling late at night have encountered a mysterious figure, often described as a young woman in old-fashioned clothing, standing by the roadside, thumbing for a ride. Those who stop to help say she quietly enters the car, sometimes sharing a chilling story about a tragic accident that happened years ago. But before reaching her destination, she vanishes without a trace, leaving only a cold chill behind. Some versions of the legend place her near old highways or bridges, while others claim she appears on rural backroads after midnight. Over the years, several drivers have reported eerily similar encounters, fueling speculation about the ghost's true identity. Who is this restless spirit, and what unfinished business keeps her wandering Minnesota's roads? Next, we have the chilling tale of the Axeman of La Crosse. In the early 1900s, a series of brutal murders shook the quiet town of La Crosse, Wisconsin. Residents whispered about a shadowy figure who stalked the streets at night, wielding an axe and vanishing without a trace. The killer targeted unsuspecting families, often breaking into homes under the cover of darkness. Despite frantic investigations, the Axeman was never caught, leaving behind a trail of mystery and fear. Some believe the Axeman was a drifter passing through, while others suspect he was a local hiding in plain sight. Over the years, theories have ranged from a vengeful spirit to a copycat inspired by similar crimes in other states. The legend of the Axeman has become a haunting part of La Crosse's folklore, inspiring ghost stories, cautionary tales, and a lingering sense of unease. Even today, some locals wonder, could the Axeman still be out there, watching from the shadows? Lake Superior, vast and mysterious, holds many secrets beneath its icy surface. For generations, whispers have drifted across the water, stories of something ancient and unknown stirring in the depths. Some say a monster lurks beneath the waves, its massive shadow gliding silently below boats, vanishing before anyone can get a clear look. The locals call it Madeline, a name passed down through campfire tales and late-night dockside conversations. According to legend, Madeline is a serpent-like creature with glistening scales and eyes that glow in the moonlight. Some believe it's a remnant from the last ice age, a prehistoric beast that survived in the lake's cold, dark waters. Eyewitnesses claim to have seen enormous ripples breaking the surface, and a few fishermen swear they've glimpsed a long, sinuous body slipping beneath the waves. Is Madeline truly a cryptid haunting Lake Superior, or just the figment of a fisherman's imagination, fueled by fog and folklore? The mystery endures, as deep and chilling as the lake itself. Once a thriving railroad stop and farming community, Ashby was deserted way back in the 1930s after a series of devastating fires and a mysterious economic collapse drove its residents away almost overnight. Today, the crumbling remains are shrouded in fog and silence. Locals whisper about ghostly figures seen wandering the streets at dusk, and some claim to hear the faint sound of a long-gone train whistle echoing through the night. According to legend, The spirit of a former innkeeper still searches for her lost child, while others report chilling cold spots and unexplained footsteps in the empty buildings. Ashby remains one of Minnesota's most mysterious and haunted ghost towns, its secrets hidden in the shadows. In the heart of Stillwater stands a brooding stone jail, its walls echoing with the secrets of a bygone era. Locals whisper that the spirits of inmates, some who met tragic ends, still linger within these cold, crumbling halls. Visitors and staff have reported chilling encounters, the clanging of unseen cell doors, sudden drops in temperature, and ghostly whispers that seem to drift through the darkness. Flickering lights and unexplained footsteps have become so common that the jail now draws ghost hunters and thrill-seekers from across the country, all hoping to catch a glimpse of the restless souls said to haunt Stillwater's infamous jail. Lake of the Isles, nestled in the heart of Minneapolis, is known for its serene beauty by day, but by night it becomes the setting for one of Minnesota's most mysterious legends. For decades, nighttime visitors have reported seeing ghostly lights, strange glowing orbs that seem to dance and flicker across the surface of the water. Some eyewitnesses describe the lights as moving in patterns, almost as if they're following an invisible path, while others claim the orbs suddenly vanish when approached. Local theories abound. Some believe the lights are caused by natural gases or reflections from nearby homes, while others whisper that they're the restless souls of those who once lived and perhaps died along the lakeshore. Whether a trick of the light or something more supernatural, the Lake of the Isles lights continue to intrigue and unsettle all who witness them. In Northfield, locals claim to hear the sound of a phantom train long after the tracks were removed. Some folks say it's a warning to those who dare to defy the spirit of the town. The Fauché Tower in Minneapolis is said to be haunted by its founder. Guests have reported strange noises and sudden temperature drops while they explore this architectural marvel. A common sight along the Mississippi River is the woman in white, a spirit searching for her lost love. Many boaters claim to have seen her weeping on the riverbank. Kate Shelley is a legendary figure who saved lives in the 1800s. Many claim her spirit still watches over the railroads of Iowa and Minnesota, preventing tragedies along the tracks. Lastly, we have the Green Man, a disfigured figure who's said to roam the streets at night searching for companionship. His tragic backstory adds a chilling layer to this urban legend. That concludes our journey through 15 of Minnesota's most intriguing urban legends. Which one gave you goosebumps? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more spine-tingling tales from Shivers and Stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.